Hey guys, it's Jacqueline here from Nothing But Tech, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Samsung's Unpacked event held on August 13th in New York City. At the event, they released 2 new smartphones. I'm going to be giving you the rundown on both smartphones. I'm not going to hold you guys. Let's get started. So Samsung did release 2 phones at the event. They released the Note 5 and the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Now the name of the S6 Edge Plus is actually a mouthful, but you will get used to it. And the main difference between the Edge and the Edge Plus is that the Edge Plus is rocking a 5.7-inch screen. So it is a lot bigger than the 5.1-inch screen, although it is still sporting the same resolution of 2560 by 1440, and it is still Super AMOLED display, so you will get a lot of saturated, nice colors, and the display definitely looks awesome. Now the Note 5 is also rocking that same display, but we'll get to the Note 5 in a second. Now the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus also has a bump in internals, but the main difference is the display. So if you didn't buy the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge because you thought that the screen size at 5.1 inches was too small, your prayers have been answered. The screen is a lot bigger, and although it is only 0.5 inches bigger, if you think about an iPhone 6 Plus or an LG G4 and then a Nexus 6, it is in between the Nexus 6 and the LG G4 and the iPhone 6 Plus. So it is a lot bigger for consuming media like YouTube or Netflix. You will definitely notice a difference between the 5.1-inch display and the 5.7-inch display. Though I just said before, it actually got an internal spec boost, so the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and the Note 5 are actually rocking the same specs. So we have 4 GB of LPDDR4 RAM on both of the devices, and the other difference is that both of the devices only come in 32 and 64 GB models, so the 120 GB model is no longer an option. Also, we have a rear 16 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization. It's the same camera on the S6, and that camera is a beast, so you definitely will be getting awesome images. And the optical image stabilization is definitely really helpful when you're shooting handheld video, and it definitely looks a lot better because they did improve it a lot in the Edge and the Note 5 versus the S6. So I will let you guys know when I actually tried it out in the studio, but from what I've seen so far from my fellow tech friends, it does look awesome. Speaking of video, you can also live stream video straight from the phone to YouTube, which also looks really cool. Speaking of other specs, we have a 30,000 mAh battery. See how that does, because there is no removable battery. Both phones are sealed back phones. If you're a Note 4 user and you love the removable back, there is no more removable back because it has a glass panel on the back and the front, similar to the S6 design. So no more removable back, but the storage options of 64 GB and 3000 mAh battery should hold you over, but I'll have to let you guys know my full review. TouchWiz has been toned down since the Note 4, so you will definitely not have as much lag, which could help with the battery life, but I'll have to let you guys know my full review. We also have a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, which does also look really nice. And if you're upset about the battery, an awesome feature is the fast charging, and then it also has fast wireless charging, so you can get 90% of what a wired cable would do for you, which is awesome, and I'm really happy about that feature. I hope other companies actually borrow that feature. And a lot of people were actually upset when the OnePlus 2 didn't have NFC, but you guys are good on this one. Both of these phones have NFC, which is awesome as well. Now, they are both running Lollipop and a toned-down version of TouchWiz, like I said. If we're talking about the weight of the phone, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus is 153 grams, and the Galaxy Note 5 is 171 grams. Now, although both phones are sporting a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus has a dual-edge screen, same as the Edge, so you can actually get some more functionality from that. So you can pull your contacts from the side of the phone, and in any application you can actually pull a lot of apps, so it kind of acts as an app shelf in any kind of application, which is definitely nice. I love that they're using this for functionality and not as a gimmick, although that might have been what it started as when the Note 4 Edge came out. Now it has actually turned into something that is actually very useful. Now the next thing that I want to talk about here is that on the back of the Note 5, it is a glass panel like I just said, so there is no expandable storage. Now, although some companies have been adding expandable storage to the SIM card tray, Samsung did not go with this, so you will not be getting any expandable storage, and it is very odd that they did not include a 128 GB option. Now, if you're shooting a lot of 4K videos, you might want to get the 64 GB model because those tend to take up a lot of space and there is no expandable storage. Now, the next thing I want to just talk about quickly is the redesign on the back. So, like I said, it was glass, but it's actually curving into the sides of the phone. So when you're making a phone call or just holding the phone in your hand, it will fit better. And since the phone is a pretty big phone and it does have a big footprint, this is definitely a nice feature. And it actually helps a lot when you're making phone calls, similar to a vertical curve on the LG G4, but it's actually a horizontal curve, and I do like it a lot. Now, though this may draw away some users of the Note line because there is no expandable storage or removable battery, this will bring some new users over, and the users that are upset with this might go with the LG G4, and I'll leave my full review that I did in this phone. Overall, I liked it, and it had a removable battery and expandable storage. I'm going to wrap this video up. That's basically it for this video. I'll let you know my full thoughts once I get the phone in the studio. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment down below which device you like and which device you're going to buy, and if you're disappointed in Samsung for not including a removable battery or expandable storage. That's going to be it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!